Hi friends, today I wanted to talk about leading by example. And when I say leading by example, I don't mean that I do some grand output that becomes the benchmark which other people try to follow. Uh, but I mean more of small behavioral uh, activities that I do every day that others pick up on consciously or unconsciously. And I noticed this especially because I was told by a coworker today that I was decreasing my work from home days, which made it more difficult for others at work to work from home. And so they wanted me to work from home a little bit more. I've been cutting it down a little bit because of technological restrictions at my company, which make it very frustrating sometimes. But when I heard that comment, it made me realize that, uh, especially my company, where there wasn't a culture of work at home at all, even during the COVID pandemic for the longest time, it was a very big stretch to implement. And so I think they want to continue it and evolve it, but to do that, they need people to work from home voluntarily, and it becomes very difficult, especially if others don't. Um, and I guess I have a lot more weight in the company with my actions and behaviors, especially because of my position as a potential future owner of the company. So I think the actions and behaviors that I do uh, influence people a little bit more than average, I think, um, at least in the office. And so I have to be mindful of that for any activity I do. And I feel when I think about it, I feel like I've had some positive impact in the company, in the sense that like I'm very loud, and I think I'm a pretty open book, and I'm positive generally. So I think I have been able to influence some of the behaviors of my coworkers too, in that way a little bit more, to be able to think positively or see other coworkers positively. Um, I know that when I first joined the company, I talked a lot about diversity and unconscious bias, and although I don't think they understood it when I first joined, uh, showing that by example too, and using those vocabulary and pointing out biases that people are showing, uh, I think my coworkers also have picked up on that, and they mention it themselves when they have an opinion. They'll mention, "Oh, well, I guess that's a bias too," but the fact that they're saying that makes me really happy. And so another, I think, uh, kind of behavioral influence that I've helped create with my coworkers. Um, so, yeah, I guess there's 2 points to this that I wanted to think about. One was that I need to be aware of the way I act, because people do pick up on it, and sometimes consciously or unconsciously copy, which is a great thing. I want them to copy the good aspects. But also, it makes me think about what other things can I do uh, behaviorally or more actively into the future uh, to help change culture through leading by example, I guess, in that sense. So lots to think about, but yeah, those were my thoughts today. I wanted to share it with you. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch you guys up again another time. Ciao.